The Bedouins' Arab ancestry can be traced to the twilight of prehistory. They've always lived their life in a void in which there's nothing but sun, sand, rocks, and camels. Today, the 21st century knights in the desert live a life similar to their historic past. Dr. Lester Sumrall traveled to Beersheba to learn of the Bedouins' lifestyle and unveils how, through poetry, these knights in the desert keep producing future generations that live like their past.
There are many exciting peoples that live on the face of planet Earth. Sometimes you have to travel the out-of-the-way places in order to know them. And we are at this time situated in a Bedouin tent located in the Negev near Beersheba. These are very historic places because Abraham lived in Beersheba, and that's a long time ago, more than 3,000 years ago. And we have people that live in these areas that are very exciting, and they've lived very exciting lives. And we are their guests today, and we feel highly honored to be their guest. And we're delighted to have you with us today. We have with us Mr. Abraham. Abraham, that's your first name. Is that
Ibrahim,
correct?
that is my first name.
Does that go back to that great man Abraham that lived in this area a long, long time ago?
I'm born here.
Yeah. How many Bedouin would there be in this part of the world?
In Israel?
Yeah, or anywhere in this whole area here.
In all the Bedouin in Israel count 55,000.
55,000 Bedouin. Now that's in the area that is in Israel now.
In Negev.
In the Negev.
Yes.
And if you went toward Saudi Arabia, there would be many, many more.
Of course.
Yeah.
In all the countries in the Middle East, we
I see.
have a Bedouin tribe.
Are they related one to another very closely? Do they communicate with each other?
Now, no. But because you know our situation, we are in Israel, and Israel have not contact between the Arab country in this in the Middle East. Only in Egypt now.
Yeah.
But maybe we hope to have to see what our grandfathers do before many years ago.
You can't just go across the desert to Jordan and to Saudi Arabia?
Now?
No?
No.
I see.
Only we go to Mecca.
To Mecca.
We have a special license with Jordan help us.
Do most of the Bedouins have the same religious background? Are they most of the Muslim of the Bedouins?
All the Bedouins here are Muslims.
All the Bedouins are Muslims.
Yeah. But there is another Bedouin in another country of another religion.
Of other religions?
Yeah.
Now, if you, do you have a place to worship, or you just worship in your tents?
Look, now we have, we are in a new village for the Bedouin.
Yes.
And in it we have a mosque.
Oh, I see. And then you go there to worship.
Friday, for example, all the people from all the places here comes to pray in the mosque. But another days they can go to the mosque or pray in their tent.
In their tent.
Yeah.
Many years ago, were all the tents made of the hide of animals or the hide of goats? Originally, were the tents all made of animal hides?
עשוי מאור, האור של העז.
לא, תגיד לו שהצד העליון של האוהל עשוי משיער עזים.
The top of the tent is made out of goat's hair, Dr. Sumrall.
Goat's hair.
Yeah.
מסביב לזה, מהצמר של הכבשים.
And around the edges of the wool, sheep's wool, around the edges.
Now, in the winter time, do you have winter here?
Yeah, no.
Does it get very cold?
Sometimes, yes. Sometimes, yes. Sometimes, no. But we use the fire.
And the fire keeps
yes.
keeps us
and
warm.
when the rain comes, you see this. איך אומרים יריעות?
The sheets.
The sheets. Closed.
Is that right?
Yes. And you don't feel the wind come inside because it is closed. And we feel you see now it is winter, it is cold outside. You see how we feel now near this fire.
Oh yes, that's nice.
Yeah.
Now how does the average Bedouin get money? How does he make money?
Most of them today works in the factories.
They do?
Yes, in Beersheba, in other places, in Dimona, in Arad. And part of them work in the, איך אומרים, העבודה המסורתית.
Traditional works of the Bedouin.
Traditional works in the Bedouin. This is a few part. Mostly, the Bedouin, we can find Bedouin in all the places to work in Israel.
If they lived like 100 kilometers into the desert, how do they make a living there? Just with their sheep, or how do they make money?
תגיד לו שפני הבדואים כיום הם להתיישבות קבע. ומרבית הבדואים מצאו את מקומם בתעסוקה. ואין אותם המרחבים שהוא מדבר על 100 קילומטר שהיו. עכשיו, תוסיף לזה גם הכבישים, קיצרו את המרחקים האלה. הכביש, נניח, מפה הכבישים קיצרו את המרחקים. היום 100 קילומטר אפשר לנסוע בשעה.
Well, generally, he says that now the trend of the Bedouin is towards permanent settlement.
Is that right?
Not towards nomadic life. Also, the modern roads have shortened the distances from wherever they live to their place of work. So we don't have these great distances, even 100 kilometers distance. We don't have such great distances anymore today as it was in the past.
Tell us about the things that you're wearing today. They're very beautiful. This outer garment here. Tell us about that.
I need his translation.
You need to say it to him first. All right, we have an interpreter.
זה הלבוש שלנו, המסורתי. זה, אנחנו בוחרים את הבד ותופרים את זה אצל חייטים. הוא למשל, אני בחרתי צבע הזה, הוא בחר צבע אחר. זה הכפייה שאנחנו משתמשים בה.
They choose the cloth and
זה העבה.
Abba.
עבה, אנחנו קוראים לזה.
This is the
לי יש
kafia,
כמה.
and this is called the abba.
עכשיו, הוא בחר בצבע כזה, ואני בחרתי בצבע כזה כל אחד.
The color is a matter of choice, personal taste.
None of this is for special occasions. This for all the time, anytime.
אני, תגיד לו, משתמש את זה רק לאירועים. לא לובש את זה, כי נוח לי ללכת עם ליבוש כמו שלו, או כמו של הבחורים האלה. אבל באירועים ובחגים, אני מתלבש לפי המסורת שלי.
On special occasions, festive occasions, Ibrahim says that he wears this garment. But generally, he feels comfortable in Western clothes.
I see. Now, among the Bedouins here, how many wives can a man have legally?
Kama nashim mutar le.
תראה, על פי הדת מותר כל מוסלמי עד 4 בתנאי שהוא יוכיח את היושר בינם.
There's a conflict between the law of the state of Israel today and the Muslim religion. According to the Muslim religion, a Bedouin can marry 4 wives. According to the law of the state of Israel, 1 wife. Under certain extreme circumstances, the law can allow a Bedouin to marry more than 1 wife.
זה מה ששמים על הקפה הקרדמון.
This is what they put in their coffee.
Would you show us how you work your coffee here?
ودك تحمس نافع؟
Yeah. Yeah. They take the bean and
cut it.
And you put it in the big jug over there.
Yes.
And see.
עכשיו תגיד לו, הוא מראה להם איך אנחנו מכינים את הקפה.
He's showing us how they prepare the coffee now. He's going to roast it inside that pan.
So first thing they roast it.
Roast the beans.
In a pan. And how long does it take to roast it?
About 10 minutes, a quarter of an hour.
Is that right?
Roast those beans.
And then they put it into the.
Yes.
Now he's beating it up.
No, he didn't only this. Cardamom.
Now, is this a coffee bean?
No.
No, this is not.
This is cardamom.
This is what you put into the coffee.
Cadmium.
Cardamom? Cardamom?
Cadmium. Spice.
What does this do to the coffee?
תגיד לו עוד מעט הוא יטעם את זה.
Just now you taste it.
Okay. Okay. In the average tent, Bedouin tent, do you keep the fire all the time, day and night?
In the summer, no, but
for cooking.
When it is cold,
I see.
Mostly we keep the fire.
So, but you do cook. You do cook also over the fire.
Anything we cook, on the fire.
So, but in the summertime, you only have fire while you are cooking.
Only when we need.
Yeah, and I see. In the wintertime, to keep warm. I see. Now, years ago, I used to come to Beersheba, 25 years ago, and I would talk to Sheikh Suleiman. And he would say, one time the Turks were here, the Turks are gone. At one time the British were here, the British are gone. Now the Israelis are here, and they will be gone.
He says it.
Yeah, and he says, we shall stay forever. This is our ground. Do you remember any other administration? Do you remember the British or the Turks? No.
Only
by hearing.
The new
only by hearing.
When Israel been here, I was a child.
I see.
I remember little things, not important.
Do you know where the Bedouin came from originally, hundreds of years ago? What kind of blood he has inside of him? Where he came from, his ancestors or so forth?
Maybe I'm ask فريح.
Okay.
فريح بيسأل إذا أنا بعرف قبل كم 100 سنة جو البدو هني ومن وين جو؟
أصل الناس كلهم من الخليج العربي، من أعداء أوروبا. أوروبا هي مفصولة عن العالم العربي وعن العالم بعض من المسيح وبعض من اليهود. لكن لو جينا لليهود والعرب نلقاهم في طريقة واحدة، أولاد إبراهيم عليه السلام هم كان مسكينهم من الخليج حتى الخليج العربي.
He says all the Semites came from Father Abraham.
Hey, that goes way back, doesn't it?
بهالكشر هيا خبرون عاد عرب السعودية.
The connection was from Hebron to Saudi Arabia.
אנשים, אם הוא מזכיר, גם היהודים וגם המוסלמים מאותו מקור. כשבאו למצרים בזמנו של משה רבינו, עליו השלום. גם כן, היהודים באו למצרים, חלק מהם פה, חלק אחר כך. כל המזרח התיכון, כל ארצות המזרח התיכון.
They came to Egypt together. The Israelites, when Moses was in Egypt, they were all together.
Is that right?
אני אומר שיש מטה פה שנקרא תיאהה. תיאהה הוא משייך את זה לאלה שטעו במדבר. ייתכן ושזה השם.
There's a tribe over here called the Taya.
Yeah.
תיאהה.
Tayaha. And the tribe, that means lost. He says these are the ones that got lost by the way.
and he's one of those?
אני כן.
Yeah.
Are you one of those?
מתיאהה?
Yeah.
Mitayaha?
כן.
Yeah.
גם הוא.
And
he's one of the lost tribes. Well, bless God, we found him. Now he was speaking Arabic
כן.
to you?
Yes.
And then you speak Hebrew to him, and he speaks English to me. So
عربي عبراني انجليزي. لو كان فيها كمان لغة 2 لغات كمان بتكون احسن.
Now, what do you think about the future? Do you think there will be a Messiah or something that will come to bless the whole world?
שואלת לגבי
אם
העתיד.
יבוא משיח שיציל את כל העולם.
Are you taught that Jesus will come back to the earth again?
תראה, המאמינים אצלנו זאת האמרה שבפיהם, שמסיח יבוא ויציל את העולם. אבל היום יש סתירה בין האמונה לבין המדע, בין הטכנולוגיה, בין הידע שיש לנו.
المسيح سيظهر.
הנה, הוא אומר, הוא מהמאמינים, הוא אומר שהוא מחכים.
قال يظهر عيسى ابن مريم.
The traditional Muslim viewpoint
يعني
is
يظهر عيسى ابن مريم
the
على بير
Messiah will
الزيبة.
come.
He will
The
come.
Messiah will come.
Yeah.
Yes. But there is today.
רגע, הוא אומר על מקום, בלוד.
على بير الزيبة.
בלוד,
لازم
הוא
يظهر.
אומר משם הוא צריך.
Oh, that the Messiah will come from Lydda.
Oh, I see.
From Lydda, from the town of Lydda.
Yeah.
Lud.
Yeah.
כן, יש באר שם, משם הוא מתחיל.
And that there's a well in Lydda, and the Messiah is going to come from that well.
Out of the well.
מתוך הבאר?
Now, are we
من
getting...
البير من البير يطلع.
بقول لك هذه قصة طويلة، قصة لو بدي أقولها لك.
סיפור ארוך.
It's a very strong, long story.
قصة فيها من كتاب.
Are we getting close to the time?
يقول لك يظهر عيسى
for him to
ابن
come?
مريم حقا وبعد يطي في الوهادي.
הוא שואל אם אנחנו מתקרבים לזמן שהמשיח יבוא.
حسب رأيك هذا وقت قريب لظهور
طبعا
المسيح؟
طبعا.
בהחלט.
Definitely, this is definitely becoming close to the time.
Is that right? How can he tell? How can he tell we're getting close?
قال يظهر.
How can he know we're getting close to the
איך הוא
time?
יודע שאנחנו מתקרבים לזמן?
كيف بتعرف ان تقرب للوقت لظهور المسيح؟
حسب ما ظهر في الكتاب. يقول لك يظهر رجل ذو همة عالية لها اسمين من ظاهر وبادي. له اسمين من ظاهر وبادي.
הוא אומר זה אחד הסימנים של שהמשיח.
He said it, he quoted poetry, Muslim poetry, שירה ערבית,
בדואית הייתי אומר.
Bedouin poetry.
Yeah.
It says that the sign is that there's the state of Israel.
Is that right?
Yes, and that Israel will push back all the countries of the world, including America and Russia and all the countries of the world.
Whew.
He believed that.
Is that right? Does he believe that by prayer? Or how does he come to that information?
He says he read it in a book.
Oh, I see. And
But without the names, only something משהו מצביע על ישראל. לא בשם מדינת ישראל, אבל הוא מתרגם את השירה שקרא אותה, ישנה מאוד, על הישראלים.
He says that the ancient poem, the ancient Bedouin poem that he quoted doesn't mention the name Israel specifically, but he interprets it as the nation of Israel that is the sign.
isn't that amazing? Now, do they know what will happen at that time? Will there be then a lot of peace in the world? Will there be a lot of prosperity? What's going to happen when this Messiah comes?
ايش بتفكر ان بيصير لما يظهر المسيح؟
بعد ما بيظهر المسيح بيستتب الأمان في الأرض، لكن قبل المسيح يوم رهيب، يوم تغضب منه الأنفس. يعني بيطبق هذا السؤال في جنوب أفريقيا، الحين بيقول لك أنا مئات الناس بيموتوا من الضياع.
הוא אומר שלפני המשיח, עלות המשיח, יהיו דברים גרועים מאוד, דוגמת מה שקורה היום באתיופיה, רעב, ואולי זה אחד הסימנים, הוא אומר. אבל יהיה דבר גרוע מאוד לאנושות. אבל אם עלות המשיח, הוא אומר, השלום ימלא את הארץ, והביטחון והשלווה וכל הדברים האלה ימלאו את הארץ.
There will be great tragedy before the Messiah comes. Similar to the tragedy that is happening now in Ethiopia, starvation.
Is that right?
Yeah. But when the Messiah comes, peace will fill the earth.
Uh-huh. But before the Messiah comes, big sorrow, big troubles.
Big troubles.
And that could happen anytime then, right now, if he's going to come soon.
It says we have in Ethiopia.
Starvation, famine.
Famine.
How about wars? Wars?
رعب.
Hunger.
Hunger. Uh-huh. Now, tell us about this gentleman here, who he is, and he's asking a question. Is he a teacher or?
الأخ هو لو موري.
He's not a teacher.
هو منهجي شبت الأعسم.
He's one of the leaders of the Al-Asam tribe.
Is your tribe the El Asam?
No, I'm from another tribe.
Another tribe. So you got two tribes here.
We are friends. We have more than 2 tribes here.
Is that right?
Yes, in this place, but we are friends.
How many tribes are there in the
into
in
our
the
village? Into the Negev, we have 23 tribes.
23 tribes?
Yeah.
I don't think most of the world knows that you have so many tribes so close by.
Yeah, there is 23
And has there always been peace among these tribes?
ماشي.
האם תמיד היה שלום בין השבטים האלה?
תמיד.
Always.
Always. Now, how do your children learn of the traditions of the Bedouins to carry it on from one generation to another?
הילדים שלכם לומדים את המסורות שלכם, להעביר את זה מדור לדור.
תראה, אנחנו קודם כל לומדים, הילדים שלנו לומדים בבתי הספר וחיים אצלנו בבתים, והם מעתיקים את ההתנהגות שלנו.
They have schools, there is local schools, and also the children in the families, they impersonate the activities of their elders, follow their elders, and the permanent settlement that they're in will foster the Bedouin culture. Moving from one generation to the other generation. Many people think it's a hindrance living in a house instead of a tent, but in fact, according to Ibrahim, it will be better.
Now, in the nighttime, do they maybe sit around the fire like this, and the older person tells the younger people about their tradition?
זה נכון שהמקום הזה שנקרא בערבית שג, עכשיו כשאנחנו גרים בבית יש תחליף לאש, אבל העתקה, אנחנו מעתיקים את הישיבה באותו בית שגרים בו.
Ibrahim says yes, certainly this is a method of bringing the people around together around the fire to chat and to ask questions and to tell tales about the past of their tribe and so on. And now that they are in houses, in permanent houses, they have a similar central area where they meet together and they chat about the history of the tribes.
I'd like to ask him, Abraham, that when this Messiah comes out of Saudi Arabia, will everybody in the world receive him at that time? And what will happen to the whole world? The Chinese and the Japanese and Indians.
מה יהיה עם כל העולם כאשר המשיח יבוא? מה יהיה עם כל העולם? ליפנים, להודים, לסינים?
وحسب ما ورد في الكتاب يعني بيأكد إن العالم يروح منهم 70% ويبقى 30%. إذا الحين احنا لو بدنا نجي نقارن الوقت هذا بيقرب الكتاب وبيصدق الكتاب.
That 70% of the humanity will disappear.
Will disappear.
Will disappear. Because the natural growth is so rapid in these countries that you've mentioned that it can't be that it will grow indefinitely. There must be a stop to all of that explosion.
I see. And so, but will all the world then be one religion under the
كل
Messiah?
الناس بيكونوا متدينين في هذاك الوقت اللي بيظلوا 30%.
الله عز وجل لا يسخط أرض ولا يموت إنسان في رحمه. حتى في حالة إنه ما بينزل الإنسان ملك الموت ما بيرحمه. ولو رحمك الله حي. الله ما بيموت إنسان في عند رحمه، لو إنه رؤوف رحيم. الله ما بيرحم، يعني في حالة الغضب هو بيغضب عليهم شوية، ولكن بيرحم المؤمنين اللي ماشيين في الكتاب حسب ما نزل.
הוא אומר שאלוהים לא מרחם כשהוא בא להמית מישהו. לפי מה שהוא יודע מהספרים, הוא אומר הוא אומר وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. كيف حالك؟ הוא אומר שזה אלוהים תמיד יתחשב באנשים המאמינים שלו, ולא יהיו, הם לא יסבלו, אלה המאמינים לא יסבלו בשואה הזאת, ב-70%.
Those who are faithful to God, those who, they will not suffer in that Holocaust.
Just those that are not faithful.
Yeah.
It's very interesting. It's very interesting. Your tribe here, how many camels do they have? And how many asses do they have?
His tribe or mine tribe?
Your tribe first.
All the part of our tribe, they live here, have few sheep and camels.
I want to thank both of you, Abraham and your friend, for permitting us to come into your tent, and thank you for your hospitality. It's been very gracious and very beautiful, and we appreciate it. It's the first time in my life that I've had the privilege of being in a tent with you like this, and we will remember it all the days of our lives, and we want to say humbly that we thank you, and we say God bless you.
We hope you've enjoyed today's study on the nights in the desert. If you would like a copy of today's teaching on audio cassette, send a contribution of $5 or more to LaCie, Box 12, South Bend, Indiana, 46624. Please mention the program number on your screen when ordering. The production of this program was made possible through private contributions to LaCie. This has been a LaCie Broadcasting Network production.